Hello and welcome, Katie here. Thanks so much for stopping by. I have a super quick video for you and for anyone who's bought the new Platinum Scout. Bring it to you down here, this little guy. I actually got this for Christmas and I'm just now opening it today as I put this video. I'm not going to edit this. We're going to put it on. Now, a lot of people have been having issues with getting their Scout to work with the normal sandwich. And so I'm going to show you what I did to get started. Grab my pieces. And this, we might actually try it with the Platinum 6. I don't know if people have issues with that machine or not when they first get it. But I want to show you. These are my cutting plate. This is my bottom cutting plate. You can see I only tried this a couple of times. This was my first attempt. And you can see it started, and that's as far as it got in the machine. I couldn't get it to roll anymore. It didn't matter how much force I tried to get it to go. It would not do it. And here's my die cuts. Some of them just flew off. But, you know, I just did the thank you die cut from, or the die from the new Platinum 6 machines that came out. The little bonus stuff that you get. But I thought I would show it here. Let me get my pieces. What I ended up having to do, and I think, just total guess, if you see, I don't know, okay, so that's a better angle. You see how it's got this like, I'm going to call it tape or something. It's something on the underside of this print that makes the edges raised here in the center. So I think when you initially start using it, this adds more thickness, which is great as your machine breaks in, but it isn't great when you're trying to initially use your machine, right? Just a guess. I don't know if that's really what's causing the problem. But what I ended up having to do is take my platform base A. So how it's supposed to read is ABC, right? And then your cardstock die cut, another cutting plate, another C plate. I just switched it. I put the B platform on the bottom and then did the sandwich as normal. Cutting plate, cardstock, dies. Okay. And, you know, of course I angled it. I did all the stuff that you would normally do. And I actually posted this, excuse me, I've got a little bit of a cold, this comment and how I did this in the Spellbinders Insider group over there on Facebook. And what I also told the person was, after I updated the post, because after the third time, so I went and did this twice with the reverse, said, okay, it worked. You know what I mean? Then this might be the way we got to do it. I did it one more time, and that's when I did the brushed metallic attempt. And I was like, you know, let me try and see if I can get the plate to work normal and put the platform B back so that it's ABC again. And it worked fine. So the whole seasoning thing, it may just mean, really try switching your plates around and see. Now, of course, your cutting plates, you know, you don't want to cut into your platform base and all that stuff, but you can switch your B top plate because you can't cut into that either. And, you know, you're changing the thickness. And essentially, if you see this platform, you don't have a ridge. I can't tell if you can see that at the angle there. So yeah, there you can see that angle. There's no ridge on the platform A. Might be what the problem is. And then once you get that pressure, you get that going through a couple of times, like they say to do when seasoning. I think it's ironic they tell you to season your machine, but if you can't roll a plate through, you can't roll a plate through. There's nothing you can do about that. And that might actually be what the problem is. Now, I'm not saying that they should do away with this, because I think as machines break in, that's why you have extra shims. That's why you get a cardstock. You know, you got to do all that stuff. So I'm not saying this bit here is a bad thing. What I'm saying is, when you initially go to use your machine, that might be what the problem is. Now, I'm not going to show, you know, maybe I'll show you one more. We'll do one more cut and make sure, you know, that this is the way that it needs to work, right? We're going to go back with our regular. As you can see from my cutting plates, I didn't do much cutting. It was all just this. And yes, get you back into frame. Yes, I, you know, was back behind and, you know, all the things. I watched videos. In fact, I was worried because I did get this as a Christmas gift. So I couldn't get this until December 25th. And today's what, the 6th of January is when I first opened it. Yeah, see, we're good. No, see, I don't think I cut in the cardstock because I should tape that down, but you get the idea. We're able to roll it right through. You know, so I think it just, you know, I also put this in my comment. It's like the Sizzix Sidekick. When it came out, or at least this is for my machine, I actually have to roll the handle backwards to get it to feed through. I can't go forward like a normal die cutting machine. So, you know, that might be the little quirk of the Scout that, you know, we've got to deal with initially to get it broken in, and that's not a big deal. That's just switching plates around. So let me pull out my new Platinum 6. I've been having problems with my foiling. I'll show you this here. It misses the middle, and you know, this was a little bit better because I tried to add more shims, but you know, you're adding more shims. You can see it on the back there. You're adding more shims. I know I'm really close to you guys here. I'm adding more shims, so it's putting more pressure here, but it's not really compensating in the middle there. And so I thought, well, maybe getting the Platinum 6 in the machine might help with that. And I didn't realize I didn't have the handle on there. So we can put that on real quick. And I promise I've got some videos coming up. We'll just give you a little rundown of what's happening. I'm on Imagine's design team again this year for 2025. I'm excited for that. So there'll be some projects specifically for Imagine, and also I'm influencing for Spellbinders, which I'm excited about. You know, that started back in December, and they've also invited me to share the wax seal of the month and the stitch die of the month, which I'm really excited about because I really did enjoy doing those felt projects. But I had mentioned that I would in the blog post. I didn't do a video for that because that was just, you know, that was really time consuming. I'm not used to doing the stitching, so I just did a blog post for that, and posted on Instagram, which if you're not following me on either of those, I highly recommend it. I'll link my blog down in the description box below, but I definitely recommend you check those out. But to practice doing the stitching on cardstock, so I'm excited that they invited me to help share the Stitch Die of the Month Club. So I'm going to have some videos coming out real soon for that. Let me just get him tightened in. This is pretty straightforward. Put on our little cover. We'll put this away because those always come in handy if the handle loosens. And they gave us an extra rubber stopper, which is great. Okay, so let's open this guy up. And you know, I really love my Sizzix Sidekick, and I opted because I needed and wanted something that was wider and longer. And you know, the Scout was really the only thing available that offered both of those options, and I really like it. Excuse me, sorry about this cough. Okay, I need to find somewhere. You know, let me see what I got stuff over here I can't show you. So just want to should have thought this through a little bit better. Oh, you know what? Here, let's cut the easel. This is a big guy. Let's cut the easel. I didn't do, I did a blog post for that also, so I didn't get a chance. And these, you know, this is your little packet here that you get the shim and the rubber mat, your adapter. So we got cutting plate, paper, cutting plate, and B plate. And you see the B plate here, try to get you at an angle here. Try it this way. I don't know. I know it's probably way too, okay, there it is. Probably way too bright. Let me see if that'll darken it. Okay. You see that line there, just like on the other one. So let's see how this works. We're going to do the standard thing. Cutting plate. Cardstock. I'm just going to cut these pieces that I... See, I even tried it on the red. Use that. This should be able to take care of both, which is great. Just cut ourselves another little easel. Great, great, great. If you don't have this, it's cute, perfect. You know, especially for card makers. You want to display a card and stuff, or something that you got in the mail or you made, or, you know, especially for us taking photos. Oh, that sucks. Look at that. It's already scuffed up and it just came out of the box. I guess we'll cut on that side. Okay, let's roll it. Oh. All right. Oh, that worked better. Oh, but it's tight. Oh. Ah, that's tight. But it cuts really great, actually. So, no break-in for that one, but it was good to try it out and make sure, you know, and see. I like that. Really gave some... I'm hoping that my foiling will be better on, not, you know, I've got all these tests that I've done, and when I go to do them again, they never work, so it's a little frustrating. So hopefully that'll work. But at any rate, we take this from the Scout. Love it. Really, it's cute. Try switching your B plate underneath your A plate. So B, A, C. Okay, forward, like your normal cutting, and see if that helps you, because it did help me. And it only took 3 passes to, in fact, really, if I think about it, it was probably only 2. 1, 2. Oh, no, I did 3 because I did a silver one. So I did 3 passes with the B plate first, so B, A, C. And then on the 4th one, I did, with the black cardstock, back in order, so A, B, C, and it worked great. So give that a try and see if it helps. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next video.